A narcissist's nature is a complex dichotomy of polar opposite behaviors. One moment they are loving, and the next moment they are ice cold. As a survivor, you do not know who you are dealing with, and you struggle a lot with confusion. One part of yours tells you to leave, the other part tells you maybe they are not that bad. Some seemingly nice behaviors of a narcissist keep you hooked, and you think maybe there is something to hold on to, there is something to hope for. To lift this fog of confusion, it's necessary that we talk about the reality of these confusing things. We are going to talk about 4 things that you misunderstand as narcissist affection and good nature. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Before we begin, please consider subscribing, and here is an opening question for you. What was the most confusing thing that kept you hooked to the narcissist? How did you overcome that confusion? Drop your answers in the comments below and help other survivors feel validated. Number 1, occasional breadcrumbing. In the cycle of a narcissistic relationship, there are periods of intense negativity and abuse. However, these are often punctuated by the moments of kindness and affection. Hot and cold behavior, as it is called. It is during these moments that the narcissist employs the tactic of occasional breadcrumbing. These acts of kindness may appear spontaneous, giving you the impression that the narcissist has had a change of heart or the false hope that they can be the person they pretended to be in the beginning of the relationship. They may shower you with compliments, express love and care, or even apologize for their past behavior, leading you to believe that things are taking a turn for the better, only to disappoint you later. These seemingly positive behaviors are calculated moves designed to confuse and control. They create an unpredictable emotional environment that keeps you in a constant state of anxiety and anticipation. You find yourself clinging to these moments of kindness, interpreting them as genuine, which further deepens your emotional attachment and makes it really difficult for you to leave the relationship. This is what we call emotional dissonance. The narcissist uses occasional breadcrumbing to their advantage. When you are starved of affection and respect, even the smallest act of kindness seems magnified. This allows the narcissist to maintain control with minimal effort, as they know you are likely to respond positively to their intermittent rewards. They know you won't leave, which is why the key to unhooking yourself is to see the narcissist for who they are and not settling for the breadcrumbs they throw at you. Number 2, fake care for outsiders. Narcissists are masters of impression management, and they use fake care for outsiders as one of their key strategies to manipulate their image. This tactic involves a narcissist showcasing exaggerated care, compassion, and generosity towards people outside of their immediate relationships, especially those they perceive as beneficial to their image or social status. This display of care, however, is far from genuine. It is a carefully orchestrated act designed to serve their self-interest. By appearing kind and empathetic in public, the narcissist cultivates a positive image that they can hide behind. This public persona is usually in stark contrast to their true self, which is often characterized by a lack of empathy and a tendency to engage in abusive or manipulative behavior. The fake care for outsiders tactic serves 2 main purposes at once. First, it helps the narcissist maintain their inflated self-image and status. They often seek admiration and validation from others, and appearing caring and compassionate helps them achieve this. Second, this tactic can sow seeds of doubt in those who hear about your experience of narcissistic abuse. When people see the narcissist behaving kindly and generously towards others, they don't believe you. They victim blame, question the validity of your experiences, or even suggest that you are the problem. Number 3, predatory listening. Predatory listening is a tactic a narcissist employs to gather information, not to connect or empathize. When engaging in conversation, they may appear to be highly attentive, nodding, maintaining eye contact, and even repeating back what you have said. However, Their intent is not genuine understanding or shared connection, but a calculated strategy to gain power and control. You may feel heard and seen, but you are actually being analyzed and scanned. They are not just hearing your words, they are meticulously observing your reactions, your emotional responses, and your vulnerabilities. They are taking mental notes of your passions, your fears, your dreams, and your insecurities. This isn't about showing genuine interest in your life, it is about gathering ammunition. The information collected from predatory listening is then used to manipulate and control. They use your revealed weaknesses against you in arguments or subtly undermine your confidence over time. They even use your hopes and dreams to make false promises and keep you hooked. Number 4 and the last one, gift bombing. There is love bombing and then there is gift bombing. Gift bombing happens when narcissists use gifts as a way to cover up or make amends for their abusive behavior. These gifts can be physical objects, favors, or even intangible things like compliments or promises. The intent behind these gifts, however, is to keep you hooked on hopeless hope. Kindness and apology are part of a calculated strategy to keep you for a little longer. When a narcissist engages in gift bombing, they're not just trying to make you feel appreciated. No, they're also creating confusion and cognitive dissonance. On one hand, you're dealing with their crazy narcissistic behavior, but on the other, you are receiving these seemingly thoughtful gifts. All of this leads to feelings of guilt and confusion, making it harder for you to reconcile the reality of the abuse with these acts of apparent kindness. But there is another layer to gift bombing. These gifts often come with strings attached. The narcissist may use the gifts as leverage, guilting you into staying in the relationship or as a means to justify their narcissistic, cruel behavior. They might say things like, "Remember, I bought you that expensive gift. You will be extremely grateful if you complain about my behavior now." Or, "Why would I buy that if I didn't love you?" In this way, the gift becomes a tool of control and manipulation. In conclusion, all the niceness you see in a narcissist is fake. It's totally fake because their niceness is driven by their ulterior motives and agendas that are not visible right on the surface. Please do not fall for these nice acts because, as I said, they are not real. There is no conscience to drive their choice. They do not care about right or wrong as long as they get what they want. Keep that in mind and set yourself free from their trap. That was it for today's episode. I hope you found it insightful and helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. Share this episode with others. And as always, I'll talk with you in the next one. Until then, let the healing begin and continue.